1 minute, Miss Melandro. He's got it.
2 minutes.
Pretty good. How you doing? How's that baby?
5 seconds, Mayor. All right. 4, 3, 2, 1, 7 o'clock.
Good.
Whenever you're ready, Mayor.
Alrighty. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call the regular meeting of Mayor and Council of the Borough of Glassboro for September 23rd, 2025 to order. Karen, could you please read the opening statement?
Pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act, I hereby announce that adequate notice of this meeting, as required by said act, has been provided by adopting a schedule of regular meetings for the year 2025, which schedule was posted on the Borough Hall Bulletin Board as well as the Borough website and forwarded to both the South Jersey Times and the Sentinel of Gloucester County and filed with the Borough Clerk on January 4th, 2025.
Thank you. Can we all rise to salute the flag, please? I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please, Karen.
Mayor Wallace.
Here.
Mr. Brown.
Here.
Mr. Cossabone.
Present.
Mrs. Garlick.
Here.
Mr. Halter.
Yes.
Ms. Miller.
Here.
Mrs. Spence.
Here.
Mr. Melandro.
Here.
Mr. Scafidi.
Present.
Mr. Brunimer.
Thank you. At this time, we have a presentation from Sickles and Associates regarding our golf outing, please.
Just to provide a summary for everybody, we had our 35th annual Parker Golf Tournament on June 9th. So been pulling this off for about 35 years. So had a gap in COVID, so it's actually been 36. But with those, we had 108 golfers that came out for us that day. Had nice weather. Everyone went well for that aspect. We had 6 gold sponsors, 12 silver sponsors, and 19 gold sponsors, and that's where really the local businesses and different professionals of the town help donate money. That's where we make the money for the kids with those items. Special thanks. The cart sponsors was the Mallory Gibbons, the redevelopment attorney. For lunch sponsors, we had 2, and M&M Electric, it's local, and also the Urban Village Brewing Company. They helped sponsor the lunch. And dinner was the Zeller with Lichko, I think is how it is, the planning board attorney. So they all help sponsor that. So that really helps the revenue for us on that. Special thanks to Matt Blatt. I think they've been with us almost 35 years with doing this. They did the hole-in-one contest, had 4 or 5 of those on the course. They also donated a car detailing gift card for the raffles on that. Designer Wraps, which is up on North End of Main Street, they did all the signs, so they donated those, which helped out for that. And then numerous Goodwills, Chickies and Pete's, the mayor sponsored holes, Mr. Pierpont sponsored some stuff. I would want to say special thanks for the public work or the park and rec staff, Elena, Amanda is also, Linda from Public Works was there, Nina, one of the bus drivers, she was there. Also, I think one of your aunts, Cheryl, was there on the day to help put together. And I would be remiss if I did not say a special thanks to Patty in my office, who does this starting probably in December and works the whole way through to get it pulled off. So she puts in a lot of hours with Elena for those. But as a result of that, we were able to make $15,554 that we'll donate to the Park and Rec, and that's been a part of what we've been doing for the years to help offset costs for equipment, keep prices down for kids for equipment, entering contests, and background checks for coaches, and so that helps offset the costs of keeping costs down with kids. And I think Oh, one last thing, as of 2002, the tournament, everybody's sponsorships and giving, we made over $250,000. Before 2002, records were a little shady as far as they expect it to be 35 years long, so for those. But I do want special thanks, Deanna, and also Danielle. Part of being on the committee, Karen helps us out. For those, it takes a team. We're just a part of that, and it's fun when as we get the tournament. We have it over Pittman, so it keeps it local for everybody to keep there. So I appreciate the opportunity again, and we'll say thanks. And thank you, Elaine. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Photo op.
Photo op.
Photo op.
Photo op.
Hold the check the right way.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Too late, George, you're in it.
Don't roll off the steps.
Well, that just ruined the picture.
Thank you, Mark. Elena, great job.
Allow you.
Well done. Thank you very much. And moving on, I will now turn the meeting over to our Borough Solicitor.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. Tonight we have 3 public hearings. One motion will be to open to the public, close to the public, but I would ask council, when it comes to adoption, that we only adopt 22 and 23 tonight, and that there be a separate motion to table 25, 24 to the extent that we're waiting on some signed documents to finalize the matter, but it's okay to have the public portion. So at this point, we have 3 ordinances for public hearing. 2522, ordinance of the Borough of Glassboro amending Chapter 303 licensing of the Code Book of the Borough of Glassboro by adopting a new Article 3 to be titled Special Event Permits. 2523, ordinance creating a new chapter of the Code Book of the Borough of Glassboro to be titled Minors and Parent Responsibility. And ordinance 2524, vacating, terminating, and releasing any and all rights, title, and or interest to a 20-foot wide storm drainage easement located within Block 143, Lot 2, an official tax map of the Borough of Glassboro. Again, council moves for public portion.
Motion to open the public portion.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries. The floor is now open to anyone from the public who wishes to come forward and address ordinance number 25-22, ordinance 25-23, and ordinance 25-24, and or.
Seeing no one, I'll make a motion to close the public portion. I'd like to adopt ordinance 2522, 2523 as written, and also to table ordinance 2524.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Karen, roll call, please.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Mr. Cossabone?
Yes.
Mrs. Garlick?
Yes.
Mr. Halter?
4.
Ms. Miller?
4.
Mrs. Spence?
Yes.
Motion carries. This time I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the regular meeting of August 26th, 2025, as well as the closed executive session of August 26th, 2025.
So moved. Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions? That motion carries. We have no communications this evening, so I'll move to committee reports and begin with Council President Miller.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I don't have any specific report, but I'd just like to thank all of the borough employees for all that they do to keep the borough running smoothly. Our police department, our fire department, and everyone involved in making Glassboro a great place to live. And that's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you very, very much. Councilman Brown.
Good evening, Mayor.
Good evening.
Just wanted to advise you I'm in receipt of the financial reports for the month of August. That is all I have tonight, Mayor.
Thank you very much. Councilman Cossabone.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. I would like to thank Mark and Patty and Elena and everybody for all the hard work to make the golf outing a success. And I also want to thank our police department for all the hard work on our party patrol. I'll tell you, they do a good job. I don't think sometimes they get enough credit as they should. But Chief, please pass the word. We have an outstanding police department, and that's all I have to say.
Thank you. I couldn't agree more. Councilwoman Garland.
Thank you, Mayor. I would like to say I'm in receipt of a report for Park and Rec, and I would also like to say congratulations to Park and Rec, and thank you to Elena and to Amanda, and to Pat, and also to Mark for running such a great committee in doing the golf outing each year. It's been a wonderful experience. And also to our police department, thank you for what you've been doing to keep Glassboro safe. Thank you. That's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you very, very much. Councilman Halter.
Yeah, good evening, Mayor. Thank you. Just congratulations to everybody that participated in the Park and Rec Golf Tournament and the contributions from Sickles and those that played. Last weekend, or 2 weekends ago, I guess it was, the Italian Festival was downtown. I was unable to make it myself, but I heard tons and tons of people say it was a phenomenal event. This weekend will be the Craft Beer Festival, if anybody likes to partake in that or listen to live music. And thanks for all of our borough employees for keeping on top of things all the time.
Thank you very much. And Councilwoman Spence.
Thank you, Mayor.
You're welcome.
I'd like to echo everyone's comments on a police force, how great job they do. I really appreciate your hard work and perseverance in some very challenging times. You guys do a great job. And I also want to echo Councilman Halter's comments on the Italian Festival. It was a really great time. It was a beautiful day, very well run. So I was really proud of our town for that cultural experience we all got to enjoy. And also, Mark, thank you and Sickles for all your hard work every year for this tournament. It's amazing. Hopefully I will learn to golf better and become a hole-in-one winner. That will have to get the car up someday. But thank you again, really, all kidding aside. It's really appreciated.
Didn't
Thank
you hit somebody with a golf ball out
Not
there?
this year, last year I did. I'm getting better. Thank you, that's all, Mayor.
Very nice. Thank you very much. We have no unfinished business. Karen, could you take us through our new business, please?
Yes, Mayor. I need approval to purchase a compact truck loader for the Glassboro Water and Sewer Department through Sourcewell Cooperative Purchasing Program.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions? That motion carries.
And I also need approval from governing body for a facilities use application for the 2025 Art Walk and Night Market on October 4th, 2025.
I'll make that motion to approve.
Second it.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? That motion carries. At this time, I'll ask for the engineer's report, please, Mark.
Yes, the developers, D.R. Horton in particular, is continuing during the process of narrowing it down, the townhouses in Camelot and also on High Street, getting all the various punch list items done there so they can get in paved at High Street, but we haven't final paved over on Page Street, the townhouse Camelot, so that's near completion. Bow and Alfred are pretty much nearly complete. Those are both our DOT funded projects. They're about wrapped up. Finishing up some punch list items there. With those at South Academy Street, I think they have one more lateral to Alder where they have a storm pipe crossing, so then that'll be done, so then the developer can get in there to base pave that road and the road can get opened up. So we don't have an exact date for that, but obviously trying to get that wrapped up before the winter season for those. Chick-fil-A is still going. You see the building going up. They are trying to finalize the paperwork. They did make a submission last week to the county, hopefully the last one, to get their road opening permit. There will be some interruption of traffic there. We have to take the water and sewer across Main Street to hook up. So that'll be done there. And the Altius Cannabis building is all done, wrapped up. They have most of their items there. There are some punch list items they have to complete before we can get the TCO. So they're working on that with retail companies.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you,
Thank you very much, Mark.
Thank you.
Now, at this time, I will once again turn the meeting over to our borough solicitor.
Thank you, Mayor. Under consent agenda, we have the following resolutions for action. 252, providing for the insertion of special item revenue in the budget pursuant to NJSA 48487. 253, resolution of the Borough of Glassboro authorizing the execution of New Jersey Department of Transportation access permit application power of attorney declaration form appointing Sickles and Associates for a right-of-way only application for Hampton Boulevard project. 254, approving 8 sidebar agreements by and between the Borough of Glassboro and various collective bargaining units. 255,
appointing EB Employee Solutions LLC, doing business as the Difference Card to provide HRA services. 256, authorizing refund of street opening performance guarantee, DeWitt Concrete and Masonry Inc. 257, refund of street opening performance guarantee, DRB Construction LLC. And finally, resolution 258, authorizing transfer of premiums. They are the resolutions this evening on our consent agenda, and as noted for the reasons under each one. If council moves for approval, roll call vote.
Move for approval.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Karen, roll call, please.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Mr. Casabon?
4.
Mrs. Garlick?
Approved.
Mr. Halter?
4.
Ms. Miller?
4.
Mrs. Spence?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Mayor, we have two ordinances for introduction this evening, beginning with 2525, an ordinance approving a financial agreement pursuant to the 5-year tax exemption abatement law with 5B3G Enterprises LLC for Block 410, Lot 2.03 in the Borough of Glassboro, and ordinance 25-26, an ordinance amending Chapter 101, Police Department, Article 10, General Provisions, Section 55, Rates of Compensation, Administrative Fee, Payment for Services, Fee for Patrol Vehicle Use of the Code Book of the Borough of Glassboro. They would be for introduction tonight. Roll call vote if so moved.
Move for approval.
Second.
I have a
Sorry,
motion.
That's unbelievable.
And I have a second. Karen, roll call, please.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Mr. Casabon?
Yes.
Mrs. Garlick?
Yes.
Mr. Halter?
Affirmative.
Ms. Miller?
4.
Mrs. Spence?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Do it all, George.
Karen, Mayor,
Yes.
I'd like to pass ordinance, yes for 2025, but abstain from 25-26.
Okay. That noted,
Noted.
Karen, on the
Yes,
record?
sir. Noted.
Okay, motion still carries. Thank you, Councilman. At this time, I'll entertain a motion to open up the public portion.
Move the public portion be open.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries. The floor is now open to anyone from the public who would like to come forward and address mayor and council.
And to those in the public, there are rules and regulations related to participation in public meetings. Most important, when you do approach, if you would identify yourself, place of residence, and note there is a 5-minute limitation. Thank you.
Good evening. Well,
evening.
my name's Steve Clem. I live at 323 Deptford Road. I'm sure you're all aware, and I was just curious to get some of your feelings or thoughts on the article I read about the suit against the Borough of Glassboro having to do with the noise ordinances.
We didn't publicly comment, but the comment here would be that we should win that case without any question. We've already moved it, filed to move it to federal court, and our counsel has just filed a motion to see if he can dismiss most, if not the entire case. They seem to miss the fact that you have the option. The decibel noise ordinance is an option if municipalities want to adopt it, but there is recent cases as recent as 2015 or more where our own courts have held that noise ordinances are constitutional, so we don't look to change anything.
I tend to agree with that, but the article, they stated something that really threw me for a loop, and that was that when initially the ordinance was crafted back in 1976 or whatever the year was, that the case they were trying to make was that it wasn't submitted to the NJ Department of Environmental Protection or something like that for their
NJDEP.
blessing before you could.
That would have been, well, 1979 it was. I wasn't working here then, but that likely either was a nuisance ordinance or because what they would have had to submit to the state is the model state ordinance, noise ordinance, and that
Yes.
requires
Correct.
use of the decibel. So whatever we sent up there didn't meet their requirements, but then we just adopted the nuisance nor code enforcement type ordinance that's been on the books since 1979.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I was at Glassboro State in '76. I mean,
Did you get a
that's how
ticket?
long ago that was. All right, well, okay,
Yeah.
very well.
So-
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're on it. We are defending it as we speak.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Hello, everyone. everyone. My name is Billy Rowland, lifelong resident of Glassboro. I was out at Ellesmere Park, and I appreciate that you guys are putting a bathroom out there, which has been needed a long time ago. My problem with it is it's going to be stick built instead of block all the way up. I think it should be a stone face block all the way up instead of stick built. And with that being said, nothing has ever been done in that park in like the last 50 years. I go around to all the other parks, they are beautiful, magnificent. 50 years, Ellesmere Park had nothing done to it. Used to have tennis courts back there, took the tennis courts away, but nobody was really playing tennis that much. Even people at Rowan wasn't playing tennis. Used to have lights out there. They just disconnected everything, swiped all the lights away. All those trees that's out there in the park, Ellesmere Park, I feel as though they all need to come down, and a parking lot needs to be put out there. Need to put a dog park out there. There's a lot of things that need to be done at Ellesmere Park, being as though it's 50 years, nothing has been done there. And it needs to change. Now, I was over at New Street Park. They got 2 nice dog parks with little things to train their dogs on. They got 9 pickleball courts. Used to be a hockey ring out there. Just tore the hockey ring out and put in a pickleball court, which is not free. Now, I know Ellesmere Park may not have a big budget as the other parks do, but you can take some money from this budget for this park and do something over in this park. It's done all the time. Take a little bit from this budget and put it with this budget to get something over there done. Take from here to put over rob Peter to pay Paul. So that's my gripe for tonight. Something needs to be done at Ellesmere Park. Make it where people will want to go out there, walk around, sit around, and enjoy the park. There's nothing there but a basketball court, a couple of benches around the basketball court, all those trees out there. Trees, like I said, need to be come down and put sitting areas with a gazebo or like you got at the pickleball courts. And the dog parks. There's a nice sitting area for the dog park. They got a water out there for the dogs in both of them. And like I say, it's terrible. I've been a lifelong resident of Glassboro. 50 years, nothing has been done in Ellesmere Park. I got to say something?
If you'd like, if you're finished.
I'm finished.
I will tell you, thank you for bringing that to our
Oh, one more
attention.
thing. I was just talking to the gentleman here. The bathroom seems a little small, but he said there's going to be 3 stalls in the ladies' room, which I was hoping it would be 4. And there's going to be 2 stalls in the men's room and 2 urinals, which is okay. But like I said, it doesn't need to be wood building. You got 4 courses of block there, need to go all the way up with some stone face block, 8-inch stone face blocks, and put a roof on it. But lumber and siding, you want something that's gonna last forever. And stone face blocks will last forever. All right, I'm done.
Okay. With regards to the bathrooms, the day-to-day people and the people that make those decisions, the decision that was made to use wood instead of block, I can't expound on that, but I'm sure we can get you a reasonable explanation on that. With regard to the park in general, first of all, I'm going to tell you that I agree that not much has gone on in that park, but by far, in my personal opinion, Ellesmere Park is one of the most beautiful, if not the most beautiful park we have.
No
already.
way. You cannot believe
Anyway,
that.
sir.
Okay.
I will tell you that we have, not only are we addressing the bathroom issue, which I know has been a discussion, we are addressing the parking issue, which is on the table, and we're addressing upgrading and getting that park, upgrading that park as well. And those are all things that are in the works. Ellesmere Park, though it may appear to you that it's being neglected, it absolutely is not being neglected, and it is no different than any other park that we have here in the borough.
50 years? Okay. All right.
Thank you,
So
sir.
have a good evening.
You do the same.
Blessed evening, everyone.
Good evening.
To the mayor and council, my name is Gwen Rowland, Glassboro Estates, 205 Evergreen, Kentucky Avenue, Glassboro. I have 3 concerns. One of them you sort of almost answered. I know you probably can't answer this, but what's going on with 322? The bypass and all that?
I've heard nothing other than what we've known that we expressed to you the last time we've talked about it. No, heard nothing
Okay.
from the county, that is, which is, the county is the one that's spearheading this project.
Who would I call in the county to get some information on that?
I would call the county engineer.
Okay. And the bathroom that's being built in Ellesmere Park, you say it's gonna be 3 stalls. Will one of them be for handicapped people? Because
Yes.
that's gonna have to be really large, and from what it looks like, cause I went out there and I looked at it, it looks like a little matchbox.
Right.
It's like, it looks awfully small.
Well, if I may, because you sound like a person that's like me, when I look at a building, I think, ain't no way this is gonna happen. We have professionals on these, they've done them. The specs are gonna meet all ADA compliance, and they are gonna be adequate for what they are gonna be used for.
Okay, one more question, I
Yes.
think. At this point, it's gonna, you have the foundation done, and from there on up, it's gonna be wood. Is it too late to say, no, we don't want wood, we want blocks or whatever you use? I wouldn't think it would be too late, but then again, what do I know?
Right.
But I'm just asking.
Right. I can't answer that question specifically now, but I can assure you that the decision that was made to build it the way it was built, it was made by professionals, and the structure, if the structure was approved to go up, it will be up and it will be secure. It'll stand for as long as we want it to stand. We don't do anything, we don't half-step anything here in the borough.
Okay.
The building is going to be adequate.
Will it be locked all day unless there's something happening? in
Those
it?
decisions haven't been, those are still on the table. We
Okay.
haven't
Just out of
discussed that yet.
curiosity, would you want it locked or not locked?
It depends on what's in there to do now.
Right.
You know,
Right.
if there's things that people are gonna be doing, then no, you don't want it, well, you can have it open from, let's say, from 12 noon to
Right.
7. That will be a good time to have it open.
The
After
reason I
that,
was
it's
asking
locked.
is because we tried to keep the town square open, and it was getting abused.
Okay,
I would not send one of our people over to clean it, because if I'm not gonna clean it myself, that's how bad it was. So we've made a decision to close that, except for when there's events going on. That's why I was asking your opinion.
yeah, I would just have it open for like
Right.
during the day. In
But
the
those
evenings,
say, yeah, Ms. Rowland, those discussions are still on the table. No decision has been made either way with regard to that, how long those bathrooms and, you know, what hours they'll be open.
okay, and one more thing for
Mhm.
real. We do need a parking lot when we're using that park, because those cars parked on the road, that's a hazard for everybody.
Yep.
That
We
is, that
couldn't
is
agree more.
horrible.
Could not agree more.
I got caught up in that this year, and I was like, this is crazy.
Yes.
But we need, like my brother said, cut down some of those woods and make a parking lot.
Well,
Because
it's in the works.
It's desperately needed. The
It's
parking
in-
lot is in the works?
It's in the works.
Oh,
Listen,
praise the
we
Lord for
know,
that.
yeah, we listening to you. And we
Okay.
know what's needed out there, and we're working. We appreciate your patience while we get through this, but we're working, and it's gonna happen.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Good evening.
Good evening. Diane Johnson, 16 William Street, Glassboro. Okay, I'm in agreement with Mr. William Rowland and Gwen Rowland about the bathroom. No disrespect to you. You had told Mr. Rowland that the bathroom looked just as good as the rest of the bathroom and it's not being neglected. That's not true. That bathroom do not look like the rest of the bathroom around. You know, you got wood. Other bathrooms don't have wood. They have block, brick, whatever. So I'm not being disrespectful, but that's not true. And we could do a little better with our bathroom over there. I thank y'all for putting it up. I really do.
You're welcome.
But we could do better. We should do better. Ellesmere Park deserves better, like William Rowland said. We should do better. And my next question is, I don't know who to talk to, and you can guide me in the right direction, but on 322, from the light, from Landmark, going up to the college, around that circle, it's terrible. They got a security guard further down. Matter of fact, they got 2 security guards further down, all the way down, but there's none up there by that circle. The lines, the cars is all the way back, it's backed up. Somebody's going to get hurt. Somebody's going to be out there fighting it because everybody is rushing from this angle to get to that angle, and it's terrible. It's entirely too crowded. I'm not saying anything against the college students because I have a college student myself, but they need to get another security guard in that area. It's terrible. It takes you almost an hour to get through because they walking. I mean, you have to care about the residents here too when we driving, not just the college students. Half of them don't look. They just walk around across the street. You know what I mean? It's terrible. So that's my concern. I know you're probably saying, well, you ain't gotta go that way, but I do sometimes because I have to pick up my daughter. And believe me, I dread going that way. I hate going over there. It's terrible.
Ms.
So
Johnson.
I don't know who I need to talk to.
Ms. Johnson, can I ask you a quick question? Diane?
Oh.
You mean crossing guard, not
No,
security
they don't
guard?
have, they don't, well, no, it says security.
But they're acting like crossing guards. You're talking about the ones that help the students cross 322?
Right, but I'm seeing what I see on the shirt, so they,
Yeah.
security guard, crossing guard, whoever, but they do have them further down, 2 of them. They don't have any down there by the circle.
Right.
And they should have one by the circle, because you never get out of there.
I know.
You never get out of there. So, that's,
What's that?
okay, so who do I talk to about that? Do y'all talk to
just
y'all
did.
or?
You just did.
Okay, so how you gonna handle that? Are you gonna talk to someone or,
Yes, we'll talk.
because
to-
you're not giving me no feedback, you're not saying anything.
We will speak to the county about the roads, the county engineer about the traffic. The state is already working on the timing of the lights as they redo Delsey Drive. We will continue to collaborate with Rowan University to try to help get some understanding and maybe some more teamwork with how to shuffle the student population across 322 so they can do what they need to do, as well as getting the residents and those just getting through Glassboro to get from point A to point B. Not denying your issue because we all agree with you. And that's another issue that we are also working on that lumps into all of the traffic that we as residents and everybody in the borough have to deal with on a daily basis when class lets out or it's lunchtime in the borough or it's the end of business day. We have a very big problem with traffic here that we're working to mitigate on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, I know you can't stop the traffic, but they can put a crossing guard out there to help with the traffic.
Right.
And help with the college students,
Right.
I'm sending a note right now to the county engineer. What I really think needs to be done, I don't know if it can, it needs to be, to your point, Ms. Johnson, all the kids have to do now is hit the button, they cross, and it's nonstop, and you can't get by.
Nonstop,
It's
nonstop.
There's gotta be a timer.
And they don't
on
even,
that.
it
There's
got to
gotta
do,
be a
and they
timer.
don't look, they just nonstop.
I'm literally sending something to the county right now.
Out of the 5 crosswalks, the only one you can actually get through is the one that has a traffic light. That's because the students wait for the light to give them the hand signal.
Yeah, that's
All-
further down.
That's correct, and all
But
the
they-
other.
but they got a
You're right.
a
That's the only
security
one you
guard
can
out
get through. Not the last one.
No, they got,
Where
yes
the
they
traffic,
do.
where you come out of Memorial Circle.
Yes, you do. They got two. They got one
I thought it was further up, but okay.
where the circle is.
Yep.
Okay, you go through the circle, if you can get through. You go through there, you go down a little bit, it's a crossing guard right there. Go down to the next light, it's a light right there. It's
Right.
a crossing guard right there. There's no more lights, that's it. Then you go over the railroad tracks. You know, it's terrible. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Dawn Fenza. I live at 714 Lois Drive in Williamstown. I hear there's a problem with stray cats in Glassboro, and I'd like to offer some help. I'm a volunteer trapper with Community Cat Club, and I have brochures here with my contact information on the back to give to you guys. So if you want to reach out to me to set up a meeting or some kind of process, I'd be willing to listen.
Great.
Can I leave these over here?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very, very much.
Hello, Mayor and Council. My name is Brendan McNerney. I sent you an email a little bit earlier today, which you responded to, so thank you.
Yes, sir.
I've got two boys that go to Rowan University. I've got a senior who loved it so much, he referred his brother, who's a freshman. So they've had a great experience here, but from what I'm hearing over the last couple of years, it sounds like it's starting to get a little bit more difficult. You've got a lot more incidents with kind of town takeovers and people that don't go to school here causing trouble and so forth. No aspersion toward the police department. I know they got an impossible job. I know this happens in a lot of states, or a lot of towns, a lot of states, etc. I would just like to know, is there a plan to, de-escalate this? Is there a plan to, make this a little bit more difficult for kids that don't go to school here to come in, things along those lines?
Take it.
There you go.
Mr. McNerney, it's McNerney, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so, and our police chief is in the back. But right now, we have something called party patrol. Okay, so we send out, since the school year, we've sent out the first weekends, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 777 additional officers. Same as next week, a little bit more and a little bit less. And that's overtime coming from us. Their job is to go around and break up these parties. That's already been in place. With that said, it has not been easy.
I'm sure.
They've been on 148 calls, 50 noise complaints, 35 fights, disturbances, riot and immoral conduct summons 17, maintaining a nuisance summons 17, urinating in public summons 15, littering in summons 4. There's been criminal charges. 2 of our officers have been assaulted. They've been obstructing arrest 3 times, disorderly conduct twice, public brawl 3 times. We are trying to do with our police and the party patrol our best we can to possibly squash that. Internally, from what the borough has done, we've passed an ordinance, first of all, where we're seeing a lot of the problems start is in these big houses with 20 bedrooms. Okay, we've lost certain sections of our town, Main and Carpenter, we've lost it. But we've passed an ordinance saying that you can no longer build anything more than a 5-bedroom house to try to stop that. We also are passing tonight to try to stop the parties, because that's where the out-of-towners are coming in. An ordinance that if you have a party in Glassboro with more than 100 people, that you need to get a permit that needs to be reviewed by the police chief, the fire chief, myself, and code enforcement. And what that enables us to do is, if this party has, and all these parties have more than 100 people, we can shut it down just because they don't have that. Because what's happening right now, we're going once, twice, 3 times. We've been on 67 calls since the year started. The other thing we're doing, we passed an ordinance tonight to make parents of minors, if the minor gets a problem, it's your responsibility, parent. So we are trying, there's things that we've put in place. We've shut down Rowan Boulevard 5 times already this year. 5 times. So we're constantly out on Rowan Boulevard doing all of that. So everything, we interviewed for 4 more officers yesterday. I'll be quite honest with you, and I've said this, it is very hard to get police officers today. Nobody wants to be a police officer.
No question.
Chief, have I missed anything?
No, he hasn't, and to his point, we've taken a very proactive and aggressive approach toward to address some of your concerns. I don't want to get into too many investigative strategies, as this is a public meeting, but with the assistance of our OEM, our county OEM, we're doing all we can to try and and we've civilly pursued some authorities to shut them down to prevent large gatherings. We were able to stop up a pop-up recently with Rockville for my staff and with numerous officers we were in the county. So yes, we're taking a proactive approach. Some things are going to slip through the cracks.
Sure.
But we are aggressive. When those things do slip through the cracks, we are extremely aggressive in addressing and enforcing any laws.
Now, what about coming in from outside? That's one of the things I hear is sort of pervasive here. Maybe DWI checks or at choke points, things like that, so they're not, so you don't have them getting in, things like that?
DWI checkpoints, yes, but they're kind of very cumbersome.
Sure, no doubt.
But, it's difficult. A lot of these parties are Rowan is very well known, so we have to deal with people coming because they want to party with the college kids.
Yeah, they do it at Rutgers also, so it's constant.
This is the local hotspot for young adults who want to come party. Can't get to the bars.
Sure.
But they can get into the party. So, preventing people from coming into Glassboro, it's a little above our capabilities, but we do our best to try to address the things that you have issues.
Much appreciated. I know you have a very difficult job, so I appreciate anything you guys do. I just, have a little concern about my boy's safety.
Listen, I understand and believe everybody up here is a parent.
I have no doubt.
And as am I, and I think some of our officers even have kids that go to Rock. So we all understand your concerns, and we want to try and appease you and make sure that, and rest assured that your kids are extremely safe in the borough of Glassboro.
Much appreciated. I just know this was I have two boys in two different places, which both, there was things that happened to both of them.
If I may, for a point of order, I'm sorry, Ms. Neri, but for a point of order.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna need to request, because we've exceeded the 5 minutes, I'm gonna need a motion from the dais to extend your time.
I'll make a motion to relax that time, so you can finish your statement.
Okay, I have a motion and a second to relax time. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions? That motion carries. I'm sorry, sir.
Mr.
Continue.
McInerney, the other thing I would like to add is this report right here, we meet every Tuesday morning. We go through every single call. We have gone after landlords because that's where the parties are. We are trying to make it harder for the parties. As the chief said, kids are coming in to go to these parties.
Yeah.
We've so far issued this year 21 notices, 10 first time, 10 second time, and 1 final, where we're trying to move to revoke license. I guarantee you we will get sued, but we don't mind spending the money to try to control these parties and make it safer. I feel your frustration, I do. And to the chief's point, can we stop everything? No, but just know that we are, the borough is on it.
Much appreciated.
That's
Thank
right.
you for the
And,
time.
yeah,
I genuinely
just,
appreciate it.
Just to say, that mantra will continue forward. We are very effective, our officers and everybody involved in trying to mitigate these issues are very, very proactive and very, very successful. As new things pop up, no pun intended, we adapt and conquer, to coin a phrase. Again, we're very successful. We're proud of what we do. We are equally as frustrated, and the safety of your kids and our kids and every other person that's in the borough of Glassboro is absolutely the most important thing to us.
And
I
the last
appreciate
thing
that.
I want to
Yeah,
make sure
please.
I'm clear on, this was just the borough. I'm not speaking for Rowan University and what
We spoke to them
the
also,
steps
yeah.
they're taking,
Yeah,
okay?
Yeah, great. Thanks so much, I appreciate it.
Thank you very much, sir.
Good evening, I'm Kevin Kett. I live at 2 Snowfield Drive. I am the Vice Chancellor for Student Life and Dean of Students at Rowan. So to your point, we are very committed to this process as well. Certainly, I echo what the council is saying about the Glassboro Police Department. Kudos to them, fabulous job. They work well with us, and we are very appreciative of their work. Our police officers are the same. They're working diligently and trying to assist as well. So we're very committed to holding students accountable. We get reports from the borough every week about what Ed Melandro is talking about, those violations. We get those. We hold them accountable for the Code of Student Conduct as well. So they're not only being accountable to the laws, but they're accountable to the Code of Student Conduct. We certainly are very appreciative to that. One of the things that's happened, and again, the outside folks, you're right, we can't control necessarily coming in. One of the things that is happening is I think we've done a great job of helping our students understand we don't need outsiders coming in. And so when they're telling them they can't come to their parties, they get more frustrated, and then they kind of just linger in Glassboro. So we are very committed to the solution. We're very appreciative of the collaboration we have. So the public knows we have regular meetings during the month where we have conversations about these very issues and talk about things. To the woman who talked about parking or not parking, but traffic, you've been heard by the university as well now, so I'm listening to that. But we appreciate the collaboration. We certainly provide resources and support to Glassboro to help with your efforts, and we're proud to do that. So anything that we can do to help, we want the community to contact. They can contact me at the university, Dean of Students, or Kevin at KETT, K-O-E-T-T, at rowan.edu. Happy to hear those concerns, but thank you for your partnership. Thank you for what you're doing. Really appreciate it in these tough times, and we're committed and here with you in solidarity.
Thank you, Kevin.
Hello, my name is Lucian Santoro. I live at Chestnut at Rowan. I'm writing an article about the city council meeting, and I was interested specifically from Mr. Ed Melandro about some more of those details of the crime statistics involving parties and things like that. So I offer, if you'd like to speak with me after this meeting, I would like to hear a lot more about that. That's it.
The chief will join me, so you'll have both of us.
Of course. Thank you very much.
Yep.
That's
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you.
Seeing nobody else, I'll make a motion to close the public portion.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions? That motion carries. The public portion is now closed. At this time, I'll entertain a motion to approve all duly authorized bills.
Motion to approve all duly authorized bills.
Second to approve all duly authorized bills.
Okay, and I have a motion and a second to approve all duly authorized bills. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions?
Mayor, I have abstentions that have been noted with the clerk.
Thank you very much. Any others? They've been noted. Motion still carries. Any closing comments from our administrator?
Just a couple. I'd like to thank Elena, Amanda, Deanna, and everyone else, Patty and Mark, involved in the golf tournament. It's a great event. And I gave the police stats, and I thanked them last time. I'm gonna thank them again for all the hard work, but Chief Smith isn't here, but since the school year started, the fire department has been on 212 calls. That's a heck of a lot of calls. So they're working diligently as well. So I just wanted to express my thanks to both of them again this week. That's all I have.
Thank you, thank you. I would like to thank the golf committee and congratulate them for another successful event. Park and Rec, Sickles and Associates, the committees, all the sponsors, everybody that put all the work into that successful event, which goes to help fund things for our kids, which is a beautiful thing. So thank you very, very much. The Italian Festival, thanks to all those that pulled it off, the crew at St. Anthony's, all the sponsors and all the vendors and everybody that took part in that, all of the staff, our public works people, police officers that lend a hand to make another successful event. Thank you for that. For all of you here tonight that have come to attend our meeting, those that spoke and shared your concerns, as always, thank you very, very much. I would ask you continue to come, anything good, bad, or indifferent, because this is the way that all of us up here can find out truly what's going on and how we can make things just that much better. So thank you again for all of you. And with that, I'll entertain a
Motion to adjourn.
I have a motion to adjourn. Do I have a second? I have a second. All those in favor state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions? I didn't think so. Motion carries. This meeting is adjourned. Again, thank you, everyone. Have a great evening. Next regular meeting will be October 14th, 2025, 6:30 p.m.